My experience at the port of entry. Some of you know that I traveled to Kenya, and then so recently this weekend I just came back on Saturday. And so I'll share with you my experience at the port of entry. So after the plane, landed, of course, we are the customs facility. I landed in Dallas, Fort Worth. And we walked. It's very organized. There's a place for US national citizens, Canadians, and then other visitors. They all have places. And the good thing, when you come in, they tell you for US citizens, wait time is maybe 18 minutes. For foreigners, wait time, I don't know, is 21 minutes. So they kind of give you an idea. There are long lines, but the technology is very advanced right now. And so I saw the other foreigners going there, and I came to the line for US citizens. And now they have, a face ID. So you just simply stand there. They have a place for you to wait. When the other person is done, you step there, you look at the camera, and then once it's clear, it goes green, they let you in. That's all. It wasn't that complicated, but the officer asked me, do you have anything to declare? Which I think some of us, those days when they were more friendly, they used to say, do you have Royco? Do you have, they know some of us from African countries, we carry things. So there was a little bit of profiling there, which I think he was still doing his job. Every job they kind of know who to ask. Definitely they did ask the other people ahead of me, but he asked me, and he was just polite, and I said no, and I kept going. So I didn't see anything strange. Now when you go, you have to collect your bags, declare if you have something to declare or not to declare. If you have nothing to declare, you just keep on going. You take your bags in another place. Those men are very strong. They take your bags and then they recheck them in for you, and then you go towards another security point. This security point, I realize now they are more strict. Obviously, there was an officer there who looked like he's carrying a gun, just standing like this, watching, which I've never seen that. But when it came to making lines to the security point, before you go through the security, they make you stand two people like this and march. Like two by two. So the guy next to me, he said he doesn't speak English. I think he was Spanish. So I was trying to coordinate with him, so we walk together, kind of like we are marching for a wedding. I made that comment. So then they told us, no, go back. So that's how strict they are. So we had to go back and walk in twos. And what is happening, there's an officer with a sniffing dog. Okay, so coming round and round and round. So security definitely is tighter, which is good, by the way, so that people don't smuggle things. But I find the whole process, they were just doing their job. There was more tension. I think they're usually more friendly. To me, I think previous encounters with them, I felt like they were still strict, but some of them were friendly. But this time, they were all serious. They were not smiling. But me, of course, sometimes I make comments. So this guy has made me, we go back again to walk. So I say, please, let's march like we are in a wedding. And the man said, no, it's not, there's no wedding or something like that. Me, I just continued going. But at least he had me, okay? He had my comment, I think, because it's too serious. He wouldn't have... But it looks like a wedding. One person here, another one here, and we have to walk. And then behind us, the sniffing dogs. So don't go there smelling your marijuanas or drugs. They're going to smell things in you. Okay? And then took my suitcases. Actually, when it came to the ones who are doing the security check, I think they were nice. My things went through without any issues. Yeah? So they were definitely not that welcoming, but they were just professional and just, well, they looked strict. Okay, but the ones that check people and make sure you go through the x-ray, your things go through the x-ray, to me, I found them more friendly. Okay, I didn't have any issues. I think they are doing their job, they're on timely, but definitely more strict. Okay, they have more sniffing dogs, they are sniffing on everyone who comes in. That's why you're walking 2 by 2s. A dog comes in front of you and behind you. 2 by 2, by the way, before you go to the security point. They are sniffing everybody. Okay, definitely, but I didn't see anything strange other than people doing their job. So you just cooperate, And there you go. I didn't see any instances. They were very quick. They were very good. And I thank God all my flights were on time. So all these things you're hearing on social media, probably some people have had a bad experience. I've not had any bad experience. I've never had any bad experience actually with those officers. Okay? I'm just lucky that way. Even when we talk of profiling, I've always been profiled in the good way. Because when the supervisor sees the line is too long, not everyone goes through the machines. I'm one of those people that never goes through the machines. You should come this way, come this way. So, well, good luck with your port of entry experiences. Don't be too scared with what is being said on social media. The whole thing was just nice. Do the right thing, just mind your own business, come in. The process is just smooth, very organized, okay? That's my experience. Bye bye, guys.